Hi everyone, it's Chloe here and I'm the owner, making creator of Emmy Creations, and welcome back to my channel. My market is coming up in 5 days and I have not done a setup yet, and I think I've got all the toys that I want to sell done now. So I spent the whole of last week making some dim sum and also making some Totoros. I've only managed to make 2, but I'm not too stressed out about them, only because I know that I can make more throughout the week, because today is Monday and my market's on Saturday. So I can just gradually make them as I go, I guess. But anyway, so I just went down, grabbed my table, because the market, they're going to supply the table for me, and it's a 1.8 meter table by 75 centimeters. And I just opened up the table that I have, which is not 1.8 meters, it's 1.5 meters. But I'm just gonna use it so that I can figure out how I want to set up my market stall and just to see how I want everything to be placed. So I am going to get started on that, and I'll probably talk you through in some of the changes that I'm going to make with this market, which is going to be the last market of the year, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so this is the table and I've just got a tape measure open, and you can see that I've just put it against my dining table just so that I know what the maximum length is. So hopefully this will be okay. I didn't realize how much table space they were going to give us, so which is very generous. So I hope I have enough stuff to fill up the table. And here are all the toys. So here are all my mini woodland creations with keychains on them. So they're all in this box. I have some of my bigger pieces here. Also have this whole bag is of the chunky toys. And then in this box is mostly of my cotton makes and my dim sum, which is all in there. So I will see how much space all of this will take up. But I'm also selling cards and some stickers and some coasters that I've made. So we'll see how we go. And before I set up, I just want to show you guys this new stand that I bought. So I bought this through Amazon, and I just bought some balsa wood sticks from my local Bunnings store. So this is going to be a new card stand. I did some research online, and some card stands were like, you know, for a 3-tier one, it was like $70, and this stand that I bought on Amazon was like $30, and these balsa sticks were literally like $1 or $2. So I wanted a cheaper option, and so I just bought this stand, bought some balsa wood. The balsa wood, I'm actually going to create a little lip up here just so that it holds my cards so that they don't fall off the stand. Essentially, the cards will take up the lower 2 levels, and then on top I'll also place some toys. But that's the plan that I have for this. So I'm going to build this first. I need to grab my Gorilla Glue so I can stick the timber pieces together, grab my Stanley knife and also cutting mat so I don't, you know, ruin any tables. But yeah, I'm going to quickly make this card stand, and then once that's done, I will start populating the table. And here it is, all done, very simple, and you can see what I've just done here. I've just got some tape holding it down until the glue dries. But yeah, basically I just created this little lips just so that when I place the cards it doesn't slide off. But yeah, really quick and easy, and much cheaper than buying a card stand. guys, this is the final setup, I think, for that particular market. So I basically, what I will talk you through, maybe I'll just start here. So if you have noticed that I've kind of added more height with my setup and making sure that no toys are blocking any other toys. So if I just zoom in here, you'll probably notice that there is a clear stand behind here so that I can elevate these toys up so people can see them rather than sitting behind another toy. And so forth. So I've kind of carried that idea or that strategy throughout. And then I have my smaller toys placed on the table itself. I also have some little stands for the toys that don't stand on their own, which gives them a little bit of extra height as well. And you can see that I've got a little platform back here as well to elevate toys that are sitting further back. I'm using my pegboard to place all the keychains, which is quite a lot, so I'm really not sure how I should go about this because I don't have enough hooks for all the toys, and there's like 25 toys here to be hung, and I basically placed 2 toys per hook. But yeah, it looks, I don't know, I feel like it looks a bit messy for some reason, but this is all I could do because I only have one pegboard. But yeah, I might decide on the day whether I just put half of them out first, and then if one sells, then I'll add another one. But I feel like people need to see what I have in stock as well, so I don't know. I'll see what happens. I'll see what I decide on the day. But the good news is I can fit all of them on the pegboard. The bad news, I guess, is that it looks really cluttered and a little bit messy. But I have to do what I have to do because this is the space that I have. And I didn't realize I actually had a lot of toys. So anyway, so keep moving forward. So again, adding height to my toys. I have another timber box here to elevate Totoro, and I have my smaller plushes sitting on the base, and then I feel like this is my signature thing that I always do, which is placing my dim sum into the steamers. I do feel like I need to make more silong bao because they are my most popular toys whenever I sell at a market, so I may make more of those. I have some larger velvety ones that I had left over from last market, so I'm just gonna sell those ones. And then here are my little velvet Totoros, which I've only made 2. I'll see how I go because I do have a lot of toys here. And then moving over here, this is where my cards and sticker stand is, and this is looking so much better than what it used to look like. And if you remember in the past, I used to use a dish rack that I bought from IKEA, and the problem with the dish rack is that the cards were placed, behind each other, and they were blocking the view of the cards behind. And so I needed something that was elevated so that people can see the designs of each card so that they can decide if they want to purchase it or not. So yeah, basically improving on the visibility of the cards with that new stand that I bought and made. And then up here, you don't really see any, but I will have some of my DIY kits made up here, so I'll be doing that this week. So yeah, I need to make some project bags and probably get some yarn as well because I think I'm running out of yarn to make the kits, but I'll see what happens. But yeah, generally I'm quite happy with how it all looks, besides the fact that I do have a lot of toys. So I just have to decide whether I want to place all of these on the first day, and every time something sells, then I just place a new toy, or I split according to day 1 and day 2. Who knows? But yeah, I think I'm quite satisfied with this setup. I am missing my sign, which is gonna go right here. I do have my QR code sign, which is sitting on the table there, so I need to find a spot for that actually. So maybe I do need to remove some toys. But yeah, good news is I have enough stock to fill up the tables. The table, not tables. So yeah, really honestly didn't realize I had this many toys. And I almost forgot, I need to make a sign letting people know how much these keychains are. So that's the other thing. And also I need to stick this sign onto my blackboard so that people know that the keychains are $25. But technically people should know, but then, you know, sometimes people don't really read the sign. So I'll just stick this up here just so that people can see it. And also these are the toys that couldn't fit, and basically these were all the Halloween themed toys. So right now what I have on the table are all Christmas, Lunar New Year toys, and I also have some of the remaining Easter toys, which are these two. I do have the frog there, but I might have to remove him out. But yeah, that is the setup right now. So yeah, quite happy. I'm just gonna go and take some photos so that I remember that this is the setup. And then I need to pull it all apart and put it into boxes and put some price tag onto the toys that don't have price tags. So yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay guys, I just spent the whole day packing kits and I'm actually exhausted. I think I packed like 20 kits, so I'm definitely ready for the market now. I've got everything, or most things done. The only thing left that I have to do is the signage for my keychains, and also I'm thinking of making some freebie stickers. So I think I'll just do those tomorrow, and I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. So, and also it's already 4:30 anyway, so I'm just gonna call it a day for now and then start fresh again tomorrow because I am pooped. Here it is guys, my sign. Just printed it out and now I'm going to laminate both sides and cut it out and put it into the boxes so I don't forget it on the day. And here is the completed sign. I just added some support on the back, which is just 2 pieces of cardboard, and the idea is that I will just stick the backing of the sign to the pegboard like this. Oops. And that's how it'll look on the day. Quite happy with how it turned out. So yeah, that's another item ticked off my to-do list. So the next thing I need to do is just to make some freebie stickers. So just on the stickers, we just got a message from the organizers telling us that, so basically with this market, the organizers created a ticketed system, basically to have some crowd control, and so as I told you before, this market runs for 2 days between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and so they created this ticketed system and they can see how many people have purchased tickets, and they told us that almost 2,000 people have purchase tickets across the 2 days. From the earliest hour, which is at the 11 a.m. till around 3:30 p.m., those tickets have been sold out. So I have no idea how many stickers or freebie stickers I should make. I feel like I should just make as many as I can, and if it runs out, it runs out. But yeah, it's just knowing the numbers and what the crowd numbers are going to be is just a little overwhelming, because now I'm thinking, oh, I might not have enough toys because there's so many people coming through. But again, it doesn't mean that they will all shop at my store. So yeah, I'll have to see how I go. Maybe I will spend the last 2 days making some extra toys maybe, but I already have so many. Like, as I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, I already have so many toys, and there's just not enough table space to display all of them. So I'm going to have to figure out what I should do. But anyways, I'm just going to make some really quick freebie stickers maybe. Now I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't make the freebie stickers, because I feel like it wouldn't be fair for other people who come later and then they don't get a freebie sticker. So yeah, maybe I'll just have a thank you card so that I can give them like 10% off if they decide to spend on my store or something. Oh man, decisions. But otherwise, I might just, hold off on the sticker idea actually, because it does take me a bit of time to make the stickers, and if my machine isn't working, then it creates a lot of, headaches and stuff. So I think I might make some extra toys for the rest of the day, because right now it's already 2:30 and I need to make dinner tonight, so I'll probably just crochet for 2 hours and see how I go and how many extra toys I make, I guess. And yeah, and then I'll just add that to the lot. But yeah, it's getting close. There's only 2 days until the market, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. It's not like I haven't done markets before, as you guys know, but I've never done a 2-day long market. And also, Saturday is a 43-degree day. Thank goodness the venue has air conditioning, but it's a hot day. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to go, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on, everything that happens. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to have a quick drink of water, sit myself on the couch, and just crochet some extra quick makes so that I can add to the market, I think. But yeah, anyways, got to keep working. Okay guys, so it's the next day, so that means I'm a day closer to the market, and basically I just spent yesterday and this morning just making some extra toys, like this octopus, made some extra whales because these sold really well last time, and also extra mushrooms in the red because no one actually bought the other color, which was a really pale red. So so I've made a few extra toys, and I think I will keep doing that up until market day. But I was having a conversation with hubby, and I completely just realized that I have to charge GST. So I have to go back and basically update my tags to include a GST sign. So that's going to be fun. So basically with GST, and I think I've mentioned this briefly in a previous video, basically if your business earns more than $75,000 a year, you have to pay GST to the government. And GST, for those who don't know, stands for Goods Services Tax. So yeah, so I need to pay GST, so I need to add that to my toys, and I'll just turn the camera around so I can show you guys how I'm going to make that update so it doesn't take too long for me. And so I'm basically just adding an extra sticker that says plus 10% GST. So hopefully on the day it won't be too confusing, and people will either do the maths themselves or they can just ask me directly and I'll let them know what the total price is. And another one is I need to make a sign. So I was going to use this machine, but it ran out of battery. But instead, I am going to use my Nimbot to create the new labels, or the extra labels to stick onto my tags. So the good thing is that my tags have been laminated. I don't know if you can see it, but it's been laminated, so in the future, if I don't need to pay GST anymore, then I can just peel the sticker off. But yeah, this was I guess the quickest and most efficient way of fixing this, after discussing with hubby. So now I need to go through all my toys and basically add all those GST stickers onto all the tags, which is a good thing because on the day when I did my market prep setup, I forgot to do a count of how many toys I'm selling on the day. So I guess by doing this, I will be counting how many toys I will have for the day and just being on top of the numbers and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and print a lot of those GST labels and start sticking them onto those tags. Oh, guys, okay, it's the next day, but I am exhausted. I don't know if you can see my dark circles, but I literally spent the whole of last night until like 12 a.m. sticking those little GST stickers onto my tags, and also doing an inventory check as well, where I set up an Excel spreadsheet that lists all the items, including the prices, including the quantities, so that I can take it to the market tomorrow to check off the items that are sold out, so that I can keep track basically of how much stock I have for day 2, and whether or not I need to bring in some extra things like my macrame keychains, for example. So yeah, I am absolutely buggered today. So just have a few extra little things to do. I just need to make some extra tags because I have a lot of toys this time around and I actually don't have enough tags for everything. So just going to do that. I also have a yarn order which I need to pick up. So I kind of ran out of yarn to make kits, and I'm really starting to think I'm not bothered to go and pick up that yarn order because I'm just so tired. But anyways, I'll decide later. But anyways, I am going to make those tags and yeah, figure out what to do from here. But otherwise, I honestly don't want to do any work today. And just to show you guys really quickly, there are the toys with the tags with the GST sticker on them. Also, the Excel spreadsheet will have the prices with the GST, so if anyone asks me what the total amount is, I'll be able to tell them. But it should be fairly easy to calculate because I use whole numbers, so I'm sure people are proficient at maths here, or I would hope so. But yeah, so I have 2 boxes of toys and I have all my other stuff in that box, and that's all. Oh yeah, that bag has my kits, and that bag and that suitcase has more toys. So yes, a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to quickly make those tags, put them onto these toys because I am going to bring them with me, and then decide what to do from there. I might just probably call it a day and just not bother with the extra kits. Hi, Mr. Captain. Hello. No. Cute. Good boy. Keeping mommy company? Yes. Good boy, Captain. Yeah. I love you too, Papa. Mommy loves you too. just to show you guys the trolley. This is a trolley that I got from Anaconda, which is an Australian store. It's folded up right now, so when it opens up, it can fit quite a bit. It has quite a bit of space. So, and this is what I've been using for all my markets. So it's been very handy, very useful. It fits Captain, who's sleeping behind his dog food, which I am yet to put in the right place. But we did roll him in here and he did not like it. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get started on those kits and then I might call it a day once that's all done. So yeah. And here are the 3 kits, and this took me less than 8 minutes to pack, which is amazing because I thought it would take me half an hour. So I probably could pack more, but honestly, I don't have a lot of space for one, and two, my kits don't sell as well as my other items, so I'm just gonna focus on my toy sales really. So I'm just gonna pack 3 of the box ones, and I've got 8 of the pouch ones. So in total, I've got 11 kits to sell, which is more than what I usually take to the market. So yeah, I am going to now put everything into the trolley and call it a day because it is Friday and it's 3 p.m. So it's going to be a bit of a game of Tetris with this trolley. So fingers crossed everything fits in smoothly and I don't have any hiccups or issues, or, you know, because right now my husband's not at home to help me with any heavy stuff, so, and none of my stuff is heavy, thank goodness. But yeah, hopefully I can fit everything on the trolley and we wouldn't have to carry anything on the day. So I'm going to get started on that. And I am packed. I am done. I am ready. I'm done. I can chill now. So everything, well, kind of had to stack it up, but good news is there's 1 trolley and 1 luggage with a bag on it. So hubby's gonna roll that trolley for me because it is quite heavy, and I will roll the luggage. Hopefully there's a lift at the venue so that we don't have to, you know, take everything up an escalator. But yeah, this is really good. I'm really glad that everything fits on the trolley. And on that note, I am done with my market prep. I hope you guys enjoyed this market prep vlog of my last few days of prepping. If you guys have any questions about my market prep, just leave them in the comments below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up or and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But otherwise, I will keep you guys updated in the next video about what happened in the market, how it went, and all the little bits and bobs about the market and how the day went. So I'm excited, I'm nervous, and honestly it's going to be a 2-day long market, so hopefully I can survive those 2 days. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. It is 3:20 p.m. so I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, rest early because I have to wake up early tomorrow to go to the market. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great day and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!